YouTube, what's going on, man? It's Logan, aka Pittsburgh Jit, and in today's video, I'm showcasing my top 5 meta loadouts here in Season 3 of Warzone. For the return of Rebirth Island, man, I'm excited. Rebirth Island is back. But without further ado, I hope you guys do enjoy. So starting off with my perks and equipment, man, I'm still rocking smoke grenades. Stims are a viable option, but I just like smokes too much. I mean, it's instantaneous cover at all times. Throwing knives, I still run throwing knives for instant finishes. And then my perk package that I rock is Sleight of Hand, Mountaineer, Quick Fix, and Flex. And you can switch up Flex for either Ghost or High Alert. Bird's Eye is kind of pointless when there's advanced UAVs. And Resolute is kind of pointless. But starting off with my 5th loadout, man, the Ram 7 is still a viable option. As much as it got nerfed, it's still a decent gun. But starting off with the muzzle, I got the Castus Brake for horizontal recoil and firing aim stability. Cronin Heaven Long Barrel for bullet velocity and range, aim and idle sway, and firing aim stability. The Bruin Heavy Support Grip, which did catch a nerf. I think it lowered your it lowered your vertical recoil a little bit. Or raised it a little bit rather. But it's still a viable option. For gun kick control, aim and idle sway, horizontal recoil, and fire and aim stability. The 60 round drum, of course, and the HVS 3.4 pad for gun kick and recoil control. And then this is going to shock the world, but I pair this loadout up with the ISO 45. In MW2, I loved the ISO 45. It was one of my favorite SMGs in the game. And I could see it making a return here in Season 3 of Warzone in MW3. But starting off with the muzzle, we have the Zeman Compensated Flash Hider, which shortens radar pings and increases vertical and horizontal, or reduces vertical and horizontal recoil with fire and aim stability as well. The PTX Trainer Barrel for damage range, hipfire accuracy, movement speed, and bullet velocity. The DR6 hand stop for ADS speed, aim locking speed, sprint to fire speed, and movement speed. 45 round drum. And the Demo Fade Tac stock for aim locking speed and sprint speed. My 4th loadout, again, gonna shock the world, but I have the MCW 6.8, which is a very skilled weapon in good hands. But I got the VT7 Spirit Fire Suppressor, which is undetectable by radar, obviously, because it's a suppressor. Recoil control, bullet velocity, and range. The Tempest Predator Precision Barrel for more bullet velocity and range, aim and idle sway. The High Grain Rounds for bullet velocity and damage range again, which this thing can get up to 1400 bullet velocity. 1400 millisecond bullet velocity, which is insane. 60 round drum, because if you don't know, this gun carries sniper ammo, so the 60 round drum is essential. And then I personally like the Choreo Eagle's Eye 2.5x, but you can run any optic under your preference. And then pair that up with the Striker, and this is a movement build. I have the Zeman Compensated Flash Hider again for my muzzle, the DR6 hand stop again for my underbarrel, 48 round mag, Sakin ZX grip for gun kick control, fire and aim stability, and recoil control, and then the no stock attachment because the pros outweigh the cons. For loading number 3, we have the SVA 545, which I don't even think this gun got nerfed or buffed. It's just good. So we got the VT7 Spiritfire Suppressor again, the STV Precision Barrel for aiming, idle sway, bullet velocity and range, gun kick control and recoil control, the Bruin Heavy Support Grip, the 60 round mag, and the Jack Glassless Optic, which is personally my favorite optic in the game. But again, every optic is under your preference. And then pair that up with the Striker 9, which caught a buff in the recent update, and this might be in contention for the #1 SMG in the game, depending on how you use it, of course. But of course, we have the Zeman Compensated Flash Hider, the XRK Edge Hand Stop for aim, walking speed, movement speed, ADS speed, and sprint to fire speed, the Sakin ZX Grip for fire and aim stability, gun kick control, and recoil control, the 50 round drum mag, and the Lockman MK2 Light Stock for hip fire and tack stance spread, movement speed, sprint to fire speed, and sprint speed. And then loading number 2, this could be in contention for the #1 loadout, but me personally, this is more of a ranked loadout, and that's why I have it at number 2, because not everybody plays ranked. But we have the SOA Subverter. This thing beams. Definitely beams. But we have the VT7 Spiritfire Suppressor, the Dozer 90 Long Barrel for bullet velocity and range, fire and aim stability, gun kick and recoil control, the 50 round drum mag, the Jack Glassless Optic, of course, and the Motion V2 Heavy Stock for recoil and gun kick control. And then pair that up with the probably the best SMG in the game still. I don't know why they didn't nerf this gun. I said it in my recent video, but I have no idea why they didn't nerf this gun harder, but they just nerfed the sprint to fire speed, which does nothing. Like literally nothing. But we have the Zeman Compensated Flash Hider, of course, the Thorn 90 Barrel for hipfire and tack stance spread, ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, and sprint speed, the DR6 Hand Stop, the 50 round drum mag, and the folding stock for recoil control. And then lastly, the #1 loadout in the game for Resurgence, in my opinion, the Holger 556 and the WSP9. The Holger 556, even with the 40 round mag, is, in my opinion, the best, hands down, the best AR in the game. But I got the VT7 Spiritfire Suppressor, of course, because you're suppressed on the minimap so you don't show up, and it increases your bullet velocity and range and recoil control. The Creo 6-match Barrel for bullet velocity and range, recoil, and gun kick control. Bruin Heavy Support Grip again. 40 round mag, like I said, and the Jack Glassless Optic. And then for the WSP9, this is another movement build, but you can run whatever your preference is for this gun, but personally I like the Zeman Compensated Flash Hider, the F-Tac MSP 98 Hand Stop, frame walking speed, vertical recoil, gun kick control, and movement speed, the 40 round mag just for more mobility, but you could bump that up to the 50 if you want. The Marauder grip for gun kick control, fire and aim stability, and recoil control. And then the no stock attachment, because again, the pros outweigh the cons. It's a mobility build. But yeah, man, that sums up my top 5 loadouts here in Season 3 of Warzone. I hope you guys do enjoy, man, and let me know if any of these builds help you at all. But until the next video. I hope you guys have a good one, man. Peace.